Alright guys, another day here, another beautiful day actually. We got the grass, we got all this tilled up, we got it graded out, got it on grade on a slope to get the water runoff out toward the road and the ditch out front. And then we got it seeded yesterday with triple crown grass seed. I think it's a mixture of 31 fescue, clover, probably some weeds and various different other things. It's going to come up in here. We're pretty excited about it because we have not had grass, hardly any grass, other than just little patches since we've had this homestead, because we've been moving things in. The skid steer was tracking things up, tearing the grass up. The grass was already in poor shape in the first place. And then on this side over here behind the camera, we've been running the sawmill, so that was tracked up with logs and skid steer activity and trailers and storage and just everything. So finally, if all this comes up and my chickens over there don't eat it all, we're gonna have a beautiful green grass across the front yard here. We're working on the back and the other side of the house now, and then we're gonna move over here to the where the sawmill is. We're going to get our garden cut in hopefully before the end of the week, and then a few other things got to be moved around. It's a mess over here behind the camera, but it's a work in progress. Let's take a look. As you can see, stacks of lumber, logs, bark. Another big pile of bark down there, another pile of logs here, some seconds and some just miscellaneous cut boards piled up right here. We dug some out, that's why the pile's in a mess. We're getting ready to restack all that, and it's uneven. There's different sizes, and just it needs to be palletized, and I've got my father-in-law is actually going to come get that. And then we'll start on the next pile because we're constantly having random pieces. A few other logs laying around here. It's got to be done, but you can see this area down here. We've got 2 trailers, we've got boiler, we've got the generator, we've got shelving and racks and workbenches and dog panels and garbage totes and hay wagons, and just everything that we don't have a place for gets shoved down in that corner. And Amber wants to get this cleaned up a little bit. She thinks it doesn't look very good, and it doesn't. So we're going to get the lumber moved today for sure. The post over there we're going to get moved, and I'm going to start sawing up some of this stuff here for firewood. And then we've got to replace a belt on the main head drive on the sawmill there. And we ordered parts for the skid steer. Yet again, more parts. We quit dealing with Cat and we started ordering aftermarket stuff because Cat was just too expensive on their parts. And a friend of mine has some aftermarket stuff that he had purchased from an online company, and he's had better luck out of those parts than he has out of the Cat parts. So if you equate that into the equation, that I've had nothing but trouble out of the Cat dealership and the parts house, and the cost, it's worth it for me to order them, have them delivered to my doorstep. Alright, first things first, we're working over here. We moved the log splitter over here, and we're splitting all that pile of slabs that was right here. We got another giant pile down there, but we're splitting this up, getting it stacked up, and we're going to put it over to the side. We sell that real cheap. Typically we don't split it, we just sell it as slabs, full slabs, and people can come here and cut it for $20 for as much as they can get on a pickup truck. And then get that out of the way, and then we'll get the skid steer over here, move the sawmill, and start getting to this lumber here. This lumber here is for a building that we're building around back that I told you about the other day, and then we're going to start restaging this to get it stacked. got most of it taken care of. Got the slabs all cut up and split. Nathan got them cut and split over there. We're gonna load them on the skid steer and get them moved out. Got all this raked up here from the bark and everything. Got a pile of sawdust, but we're gonna move this saw, I think, and get this lumber back here behind the camera. They got it stacked up, restacked. We're gonna get it moved and then get this moved around to the building site where we're gonna build that building, and we're gonna go from there. So a little more done, a little more to do. We'll get her done here shortly. Like always, it's the end of the day. It's dark outside. Ain't much left that we can do, but we're still gonna go back out. We've got some more stuff to move on the side where the sawmill was. Got some lumber over there that we got staged that we need to move to another location. So we're gonna start working on that after we eat dinner. Amber fixed us a nice Mexican night, so we're gonna have tacos and all that good stuff. So then we're gonna go back out, probably being sick from eating all this spicy, and get the rest of this moved, and we'll give you some updates tomorrow, show you some footage tomorrow, what it looks like after it's cleaned up over there. And then we're gonna get the plow out. Mick's gonna come over and plow the garden for us over here, and then he's gonna till it up for us and go from there. So well, I guess we'll catch you on the next one.